Okay, good day everyone. So today we are going to be introducing MySQL. We'll be starting a series on MySQL. So today is the very first video in this series. So this is our overview of what we are going to be covering today. So this lesson introduces MySQL, guides you through installing and setting up on different platforms, and provides a beginner-friendly overview of MySQL Workbench and the command line interface. So this is our introduction. So first thing, what is MySQL? Definition: MySQL is an open source relational database management system. It's one of the database management systems that is out there that utilizes SQL. SQL is the structured query language for managing and interacting with data. It's popular, it's widely used for web application, enterprise softwares and embedded system. So it's one of the popular relational database management system out there. Some of these advantages is that it's free and open source with commercial versions available. It has high performance and scalable, it's very scalable. It's got platform support, has strong community and a whole lot more. Use cases: examples include content management systems like WordPress, e-commerce platform and data analytics. So MySQL is a very popular relational database system that is used in a lot of domains: web development, for web applications, for storing their data, for using content management systems like WordPress, for developing e-commerce platforms and the rest. And it's also widely used in data analytics. Okay, so here we'll be installing and setting up MySQL then. So let's get started. So to install MySQL, you need to go to your favorite browser, let's say Google Chrome, yeah, and on the search bar you type MySQL server download. To open up, the first link you find, click on it. So once you click on it, it will load the website where you can download MySQL from. So here you can download the MySQL community version 8.0. At the moment of making this video, this is the latest version. So you can go straight up to here and click on the download button. But Windows. This is for Windows 32-bit and 64-bit. So you can go ahead here and click on the download and it starts to download. Okay, you get to this page and where you just say no thanks, just start my download and click on it. So the moment you click on it, it starts your download automatically. So I'm going to cancel this download because I've already downloaded it before. Uh, so I don't need to re-download it. So I'm going to go straight to my download folder where I have stored a copy of the software. So I already have a copy of the software downloaded. So I go ahead and double click on it. Click on the installer and it begins to install. Ask you to wait a bit. Prompts you here, it says to continue receiving product catalog, you must apply this upgrade. Do you want to know? Alright, so we get to this point. So all we need to do is to go to the custom because we don't want to install everything. We have some specific applications we want to install. So we'll go to custom and go to next. So here we are going to select the applications we want to install. To open up MySQL server and select MySQL and then click on the arrow to select it amongst the applications you want to install. You go to applications, you select MySQL Workbench, you click on the arrow. We are also going to take the MySQL shell, you click on the arrow, then you click on your next, and then you click on your execute. Okay, so completed the installation, so we click on next. Now we are going to configure the MySQL server. Click on next. Uh, so everything should be left as it is. Go ahead and click on next, then next. So here you'll be prompted to enter a root password for your MySQL server. So for this, I'm just going to type my password. You can give it any password because this is for test cases. So it's saying the password is weak, but it's fine for now. So you can go ahead and click next. So this is for the root user. So you go ahead, click next, then next again. Yeah, this is where you get to ask to grant privileges. So here we are granting all privileges. So click on next and then click on execute. Okay, so it's done applying our configuration. So we'll go ahead and say finish and then say next. And finally we say finish. So this installation has completed. So our MySQL shell just launched. For now, we will close out from the MySQL shell and then our MySQL Workbench will also have to open. So if you go to our start button, we will see all the installations we just made. So the one we are interested in opening is the MySQL Workbench. So we click on it. Alright, so once it has opened, we'll create a connection. So we come to this plus button here. Now, this connection name can be anything. For now, I'm going to call it my connection. My connection. Then the username will be the root. Then for password, we are going to click on this store inval, and then we are going to type in the password we created when configuring the server and click OK. Then we'll go ahead and test our connection. So once it says successfully made the SQL connection, it means everything is working perfectly. So we'll go ahead and click OK and then click on OK. So the connection is created. So we can double click on this connection. Alright, so here we are seeing the environment of MySQL Workbench here. So MySQL refers to database as schemas. So if we click on these schemas, we'll see the current database that is installed in our server. So for us to create a new database, we can click on this button right here. This button here, it says create a new schema in. So if you click on it, it will bring out a window where you can type the name of your database. So for this, I'm going to type company database and go ahead and click on the apply. So it shows us the SQL query we would have written to create this database. So we'll just click on apply. It applied that query, and we can see in this window here that we now have a company database. So we can go ahead and close out of this. So for us to use this database, we can just double click on it, and it means that we've selected it as the database of choice. So this is where I'm going to end it for this tutorial. In our next tutorial, we are going to create tables for this database and see how to query the elements in the table. If you found value in this content, do well to like, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification so you will be the first to know whenever I release a new video. Thank you.